Okay, so this is EOC review number 48 and maybe beyond. We'll see how much time I have. So we have some people painting some stuff. 4 of these, 4 of these, 4 of these. Don't need to paint the bottoms. And we know that 1 gallon can cover 400 square feet. Okay, so on my last video I kind of introduced this one and gave you some time to think about it. The cube, I split it up and saying that the cube is the surface area of the cube is the top plus the 4 sides of the cube. The cylinder is the top plus the cylinder sides, and the prism is the 3 sides plus this triangle top. Okay, so let's break it down even further. All right, so remember each one of these is 3, and the top here is also equal to the base. So you can just imagine this is the top 2. All right, so the top surface area is going to be a square, so it's going to be 2.5 squared. All right, so it's going to be the lengths squared, which is 2.5 feet squared, which is, calculator, pause, which is 2.5 squared, which is 6.25, which is 6.25 feet squared. All right, so that's the top. And then we have the sides. Each side is a rectangle. It's 3.25 times 3.25. So a side equals 3.25 feet times 2.5 feet. 2.5 feet equals 3.25 times 2.5 equals 8.125 feet. We're running out of room over there. I want this to be neat. Equals 8.125 feet squared. So I'll highlight this. I have a yellow highlighter. I might pop. So top is 6.25. The sides are 6.25. But I have 4 of those. I have 4 sides, so 8.125 times 4 equals 32.5. So it equals times 4 equals 32.5 foot squared. So plus the 6.25 square feet is the cube total equals plus 6.25 equals 38.75 foot cubed, and I have 4 of those, 4 cubes total, therefore times 4 equals 155 cubic foot for the cubes. Okay, box that, so make that one stand out. All right, let me put a little like line to separate that one. Okay, now the cylinders. The top is going to equal pi r squared. The radius is 2.5 divided by 2 equals 1.25. 1.25. So it's going to be equal to 1.25 feet squared. Why did I put cube there? Okay. All right, times pi. So 1.25 times pi equals, I was going to call that 3.9, equals 3.9 feet squared. And then I'm going to multiply that pi times the height, the cylinder surface area. Oh, it's actually the perimeter. Is the perimeter equals the perimeter times the height. The perimeter equals 2 pi r, or just the diameter times pi. That's going to be more elegant. Is the diameter times pi, right? Which is 2.5 times pi, which equals 2.5 times pi, which equals 2.5 times pi equals 7.85. 7.85 feet. And then the surface area of the cylinder. Oh, I still have that. So surface area equals 7.585 feet squared. So sorry, not 7.85 feet times the height of 3 feet times 3 equals 23 equals 23.56 feet. I got 4 of those times 4 equals 94.32 foot squared. Okay. All right, so that is that one. Box that one up. Okay, and then we have the next one over. I just noticed that I forgot to add the top to this. So don't forget to add the top to that one. So I'm going to add 3.9 to that, which equals 23.56 plus 3.9 is 27.43, and multiply that by 4, which is going to equal to 109.4. So 109.4. Okay, divided by 109.7. Excuse me, 109.7. 7 divided by 4. It's 27.3 equals 27.4. Okay. Okay. All right, now we have the prism. I've got the top here. And that's 2 feet. That's 2 feet. So that's a 45, 45, 90 triangle. Okay, so that's interesting because these two lengths are the same. Presuming it could be an isosceles triangle, I guess, or an equilateral triangle. I mean, so I'm making a presumption there. So let's go ahead and just say we had this is the base and that's the height. And so anyway, this is going to be the top splits the sides. So we have 3 sides, right? We have this side here, the long one, the far one away, is going to be 2 times 3. It's a rectangle. We're going to call this one side 1, side 2, and then side 3. So this is the length for side 1. This is the length for side 2, and this is the length right here for side 3, and it's not given to us. Okay, so the front one is side 3. So side 1 is going to be 3 times 2. So it's going to be 3 feet times 2 feet equals 6 square feet. Number 2 is going to be 2 feet times 3 feet, 2 feet times 3 feet equals 6 feet squared. Oh, they actually do give you this length here. It's 2 feet there too. So this is an equilateral triangle. So number 3 is 2 feet by 3 feet, which is 6 square feet. All right, so this is 6 times 3, which is 18 feet squared for the sides. So now let's take a look at, so this is an equilateral triangle, right? Each one with 2 feet long. Right, so each one of these is equal. I'm running out of ink, man. Okay, so that's an equal one. This is an equal one. This is an equal one. Equilateral triangle. Okay, so in an equilateral triangle, all the angles are equal, meaning that these are all 60 degrees. And meaning that this is 1 foot, that's 1 foot. This is a 90, this is a 30. So we've got to figure out what the height of this triangle is. Let's see, I need an eraser. Eraser. Man, where are the caps for these things going? Here we go, here's my eraser. Okay, all right, so this is a 60, this is a 60, this is a 30, 60, 90 triangle. All right, so you remember in a 30, 60, I like this way. A 30, 60, 90 triangle, it's a special triangle. This is a 1, this is a 2, and this is a square root of 3. Okay, so that means that this length is going to be simply a square root of 3. That's super simple and convenient, right? Because these lengths are 1. Okay, so the height of this triangle, the height is the square root of 3. That's super awesome. Okay, so now, so the area is going to be the base times the height divided by 2, which is going to be equal to the base, which is 2, times the height, which is square root of 3, divided by 2. So this is going to be the top is going to be the square root of 3. That's pretty super awesome. All right, so I like that one, pretty easy. So then here we go. We're going to do a addition here. So it's going to be 18 plus the square root of 3. So the square root of 3, let's see, square root of 3 is like 1.73. So the area total equals 18 plus that is like 19.73. It's like 19.73 feet squared. Multiply that by 3, and you have 59. Sorry, not 3, but 4. Divide by that by 3 and multiply that by 4. It's going to be 78. Multiply that by 4 is 78.9. Okay, so now you're going to add all these multiplications by 4 together, and you can do 155 plus 109.7 plus 78.9, and you get 343.6, and you need 1 gallon of paint to cover that. Right, 1 gallon divided by, or minus 400, that means you have 56 gallons, you have 56.4 square feet left. To determine how many each shape of pedestals you could do. That means you could do with 50. You could do one cube, or you could do 2 pedestals. Two of these 1 cube or 2 cylinders. Two cylinders, right? Because 50, we got 1 cube And you could do 56.4 divided by 23.5, so 2 cylinders, and then 56.4 divided by 19.73 equals, you could only do 2, almost 3, 2 triangular prisms. Okay, so that is that one.